All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back update and information as see the hot. If you look at your screen, you will see that the place you are seeing is right in Biafra land, Imo State, exactly at Ihala, where a correspondent has decided to go around to see what is actually happening in that area, whether the people are actually obeying the sit-at-home order that is currently going on in Biafra land. Of course, you know that the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Eba, declared a 2-week sit-at-home. According to him, he said it is to pressure the government to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. And is also another intention for the sit-at-home is to sensitize the world that the Biafrans are ready to take their destiny into their own hands. Another thing, he also said that there will be a self-referendum which will first take place in Finland coming up on the month of October. I'm here to be bringing the world information on what is happening all over the world. Meanwhile, as you can see what is happening at the street. You can see that this is not even inside town. This is inside village. This will also tell you what is actually happening in the town. Because as nebaba di otua kedokwano ka umuahia gade. So as you can see that the villagers are complying with what is actually happening. As you can see, everywhere is under lock and key. No businesses are going on. All the shops are locked. As you can see, the road is very scanty and people are not walking around. Usually, Ihala used to be a very busy place. Of course, if you are a traveler and you have traveled from Anambra to Port Harcourt, or from Port Harcourt to Anambra, or Imo State to Anambra, you find that Ihala is known as one of the commerce center where you stop and buy things. For travelers, whenever they are traveling from Port Harcourt to Anambra, or even those traveling to Lagos, when getting to Ihala, you anticipate, you'll be anticipating to get to that particular point to be able to get some things you want. You see things like suya, you see granite, peeled granite, you see something like okpa, ewa, as some people will call it, ewa, anakbea ewa or okpa. You see cashew nuts, you see abarate, this thing that the Imo State people do with what is it called, egusi. That's melon. There's a way they cook this melon and tie it in banana leaves. It tastes very good. You will see a gunku, some of those things. If you know a gunku, that stuff that comes out from the palm tree, it's more like a kind of big worm comes out from the okay, yes, the right name is locust. You see palm tree locust along that axis. So whenever travelers are passing by, they anticipate to get to Ihala to be able to, buy something like that, maybe buy things for your loved one. You will see akwa something like that. You see chicken egg. You see a lot of things. You see suya, a lot of things around that Ihala. But as you can see, as busy as that place used to be, you can see that everywhere is under lock and key. The road is very scanty. People are not walking around, you can see, but only a few people along the street of Ihala. This used to be a very busy place in Imo State, but because of the sit-at-home, this place is very scanty. And you know that this is village, and I don't think that even the enforcers reach up to this extent. But what I can see from this video, what I can interpret from this place is that I think that people are actually tired of suffering and they are waiting for a savior, someone who will actually save them from their predicament. Of course, you know the prices of fuel in this present time. Fuel is about 595 naira. If you put the another 5 naira, it becomes 600. And you know the prices of food, the price of commodities in Nigeria. And from what you can see in the video, it looks as if the people are tired with what is happening in Nigeria, and they are actually, waiting for a savior who will come and save them, who will redeem them from the predicaments and the sufferings that have befallen upon them. Every people, every community, every nation needs good leadership, because without good leadership, you go find out say the people will be say dem dey for that country will continue to dey suffer, and that thing has become familiar with the African country. Leaders in Africa have decided that their people will be suffering because they fail to understand what politics is all about. They thought that it's all about, taking money and moving money out of the nation and other places. But politics is actually your people have voted for you, put you there in order for you to provide for them, to help them out, to bring them to the limelight, to bring those things you feel that are not in your area to your people. But the people in Nigeria or in Africa, leaders in Africa, have decided to take advantage of their own people. Those who they voted them into that office ends up becoming their enemy once they get into the office. For example, whenever election is coming on, you will see them begging you, you see them pleading with you, you see them making you to believe that you are the only one they have, that they are going to make the country better, they are going to make the nation better, that all you need to do for them is just to vote for them, that they are going to make things better for the people. But one thing that confuses me is that these people that make you believe that they will actually, help you, they will actually bring a better government and also the betterment of the state. Once they get into the office, you see them cruising on Land Cruiser, and they will even forget where they are coming from. Some of them has failed to build their community road. Some of these leaders, their community road is not good, and what they want is for the people to come and be bowing down to them, to worship them, to lick their feet, lick their fingers before they will be able to do something for themselves. And if you see them when they do a little thing, maybe pour latrate on the road or maybe build borehole, pipe on water for the people, you see them receiving accolades, you see them being called in church and the rest of them. Meanwhile, this thing is their actual responsibility. This is why they were voted into the office, to take care of the people, to bring the people to the limelight, to bring their city to the limelight, to help their people to grow the economy. And they do it as if it is their right and whatsoever.